What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Kind of Funny Gamescast for Tuesday, September 30th, 2025. I'm one of your hosts, Greg Miller, alongside the Hispanic heartthrob, Texas treat, Latino heat, clicking heads and ripping them to shreds, the globe-trotting, head-shotting, three-point shooting, root and tootin' nitro rifle from Twitch.tv, Andy Cortez.
Good afternoon.
I like that.
It looked like you were about to run up.
Yeah, I know. You never know. You never know.
Do a front flip.
And of course, he's Forbes 30 under 30, a.k.a. the second best baby blues in San Francisco, a.k.a. the soon-to-be father at Tim Geddes.
Dude, so soon that today, part of the reason our schedule's so weird,
The arm came out.
Get that thing back in there.
Not yet.
we're doing our final doctor visit, like checkup thing.
Oh, wow. Final?
Crazy. Yeah.
So was the final...
I don't know. I mean, 24 week, I think it is whatever.
Okay.
I was surprised.
I thought he started going weekly. We went weekly.
Okay, it's the final of something.
Okay.
But like they made it sound like this is like
We're never going to see...
No, I was
see you when you get there.
Real talk, I was like genuinely surprised because I was like, I feel like as you get closer, you need more check-ins, but they were like,
That's definitely what happened with us. No, we definitely moved at some point to a weekly check-in. This is during COVID. Maybe they didn't know. We didn't know a lot about COVID yet.
I have no idea. I will.
You just go where you're told.
I just go where I'm told.
Yeah,
yes.
no, I
And
respect that.
I do pay attention. I do listen.
Oh, I know.
I know it's the final something.
No one's taking that away from you. No one's taking.
But yeah, shit's crazy. Good to hear heartbeats and stuff. Good to see little imaging.
Yeah.
Put the shit on G's belly.
Yeah.
Fucking
It's
weird.
cold.
It is.
Get a little 3D printing.
They had to put a bunch of goo on her, Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gel. It looks like LA looks gel.
It does.
It does look like LA
actually
looks.
really
Yeah,
does.
It does really look.
Shout
like
out to LA
that.
looks, man.
Of course, everybody, this is the Kind of Funny Gamescast. Each and every weekday, we get together to talk about the biggest topics in video games, whether they be reviews, previews, or just things we need to talk about. We cover it all here. In post, Kevin will put in all the words that I just went to when I did. Of course, if you like that, you should be watching live, twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames, youtube.com/kindoffunnygames, podcast services around the globe each and every weekday, usually in the mornings. Today, a special afternoon one. I saw the YouTube audience going, what is going on? Of course, it is Call of Duty Next, or I guess technically that just ended. The one and only Snowbike Mike and Roger were in Las Vegas playing Call of Duty all morning long, 8:30 in the morning till 1 p.m. Pacific time. So you are getting a late Gamescast now, and an even later Games Daily after that, which is very, very exciting. But of course, we'll be reviewing Mario Galaxy 1+2 here. If you have no bucks to toss our way, remember, like, subscribe, share, tell your friends. But if you do have bucks to toss our way, why not be part of the show with your questions for Tim, who's played Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 on Switch 2? You can super chat those on youtube.com/kindoffunnygames. And of course, you can go that extra mile and pick up your Kind of Funny membership to get all of our shows ad-free, get your daily dose of me, Greg Miller, in a series I call Gregway, and of course, get good karma for supporting a small independent business in a crazy media landscape. You can do it all patreon.com/kindoffunny, youtube.com/kindoffunnygames, Apple, and Spotify. Housekeeping for you. We are an 11-person business all about live talk shows, like I just told you. So far today, Mike and Roger have been streaming from Vegas. I assume that'll eventually have some kind of archive on YouTube. We don't do it usually live from the Twitch on the special occasions, that kind of thing. It's a Twitch thing, and then usually something happens where it comes to.
I would say that is the assumption.
I would assume that's going to happen.
If there's a problem, it won't happen.
There's archives on Twitch. Go over there, give us your Amazon Prime while you're there. And remember, on top of that, we did a Patreon exclusive happy hour. So if you do support us at the happy hour level and missed it, you have an exclusive hour and a half long podcast up on patreon.com/kindoffunny.
It was a good one.
For your amusement. Of course it was. We talked about small wonders. A lot of laughs.
Just Nick is so useless, man.
After this, like I said, you will be getting Kind of Funny Games
you
Daily.
could just have a podcast on the side while the podcast is happening. Mainly just talking shit about Nick because you can't do it to his face because he gets all upset. You know what I mean? But like, goddamn.
Take a Gregway. Do Gregway tomorrow. You two get together and just talk shit.
He won't ever watch it or listen to it.
Yeah.
He'll just see somebody say they were talking shit, and then he'll be even more mad.
Yeah.
Instead of, he's like, what'd you say? It's like, just listen to it. And he won't do it.
He won't do that.
I hate everything about him.
If you're a Kind of Funny member, today's Gregway is 15 minutes or more, I forget how long it was, of when can Ben start playing teen-rated video games. Thank you to our Patreon producers, Carl Jacobs, Omega Buster, and Delaney the Psalm Twining. Today we're brought to you by Kind of Funny Games Daily, episode 2000, and our new merch. We'll tell you about that later. For now, let's begin the show with what is, and forever will be, topic of the show. A very special Gamescast. So, Mario, thank you.
No,
Somebody move the button. I'm
Super
sorry.
Mario Galaxy 1+2, of course, comes to Switch 2, a very big deal, but also games we all know very well. Basically, did they screw up the port is what people want to know, and we will talk about that as we go through this. However, Tim, on top of that, Nintendo reached out and said
that we are allowed to stream an hour of Mario Galaxy 2 at review embargo, which is up now, which is a rare thing for them. They're normally like, no live stream allowed, and if it is, it's like, you can play for 10 minutes. I'm like, Nintendo, that's not useful at all.
That's not helpful at all. We don't want that at all.
So yeah, this is kind of cool. And so I thought it'd be a fun opportunity, especially because this, like you were saying, I think a lighter topic of the show. So after the ads, we're gonna play the first hour of Mario Galaxy 2. You've never played it.
I've never played Mario Galaxy 2. Yeah.
The plan is for Greg to play, but maybe I'll switch off or something.
Maybe
but
I'll do one half the control, you do the other half the control.
oh, we can't take that from Mike and Roger.
No, well,
But I think it'll be a lot of fun because we'll be able to, you guys will get context to some of the things I'm saying. You know,
Of course.
We'll be able to kind of see it all in action. So I am very much looking forward to it.
So then let's kick off what we are still calling a review. A review so far. Are you locking in your score? How are you feeling about all this?
I feel very confident to give this a full kind of fun review on the scale.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your review of Super Mario Galaxy plus Super Mario Galaxy 2. Of course, it's out this week. Currently with a Metacritic of 88, but if we were to dial it back in time, individually, these games each currently have a 97 on Metacritic. Of course, Mario Galaxy 1 came out November 12th, 2007 here in the States. Mario Galaxy 2 came out May 23rd, 2010 in the States. Metacritic of 88, I have a bunch of different things, but I didn't want to get to them. I want to know about you, Tim. What are you scoring this package for? Or I guess they're individual, but they're also packaged.
This is a weird review because of what the product is, and there's going to be a lot of conversations we need to have about that. So what am I reviewing? Am I reviewing just the two of the best games ever made as the games period? Am I reviewing them as what this port is nowadays? Am I reviewing it for the value, for the dollars assigned? Like, there is a lot there, but before we get into all that, I just want to say what I've done with this game, or games, because they are technically two different games.
Okay.
Like they are $40 each on the eShop. You could buy the bundle for $70. So you save $10 if you buy both, and you can also buy it physically with
Like you're making money.
exactly.
You're stupid not to buy these games.
You can't buy them individually physically.
Got you.
Cool?
Got it.
With that, I beat Super Mario Galaxy 2. For what I'm pretty sure is my first time since 2010 when it first came out.
Okay.
I played enough of Galaxy just to kind of test the differences compared to the Super Mario 3D All-Stars version that came out just a couple years ago. Because I got Galaxy 1 fairly fresh on the brain, because that must have been, 2021 or 2?
It was during the pandy.
Yeah. So, I didn't feel the need to play through the entire thing for the point of this review, but I wanted to say all of that.
I appreciate it.
So either way, though, I think that there is enough similarities between what I have to say about Galaxy 2 compared to the upgrades and changes that Galaxy 1 made, both compared to the original version on the Wii and to the 3D All-Stars version.
Okay.
I'll start here by saying I do think personally this is the definitive way to play both of those games. I think that the Galaxy 1 stuff is a major step up from the 3D All-Stars version.
And can you quickly
Highlight and big dog.
Yeah, it's so again, I guess there's even more caveats to give because these are Switch games. Switch 1 games that if you're playing on Switch 2, you get the patch that gets you the Switch 2 versions, but there is no Switch 2 edition of these games.
Right.
Cool.
So Switch 2 essentially just kind of unlocks the
exactly.
You're using it to its full abilities.
So Switch 1 on TV 1080p, Switch 2 on TV 4K, Switch 2 on handheld 1080p. It's freaking gorgeous. This game is gorgeous. All right. So those are some of the differences. And then on top of that, they had to figure out pointer controls and motion controls.
Yeah.
Galaxy 1 and 2, both Wii games. They use the nunchuck intensively when it's moving around the analog, and you have the Wiimote. Something very cool about this game is that, and cool to some people, annoying to others. I love it. I think that the motion controls in Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 are some of the best implemented we've ever had in video games, specifically at the time back on the Wii. Like the concept of gathering the star bits with your right hand with the motion controls while you're running around in insane 3D spaces that are so mind-breaking with the gravity stuff.
Yeah.
You're just constantly engaged, and it allows them to have just multiple interaction points with the game that other games don't have. And even the jumping in the air and flicking the Wiimote to make Mario spin, you get a little bit of extra air. That's all here. You can do that with the motion controls, with the Joy-Cons, or even on handheld. You can shake the thing. Or they did just add, like they did with the 3D All-Stars version of Galaxy, you can just, it's mapped to a button. So you don't have to do the motion controls for the spin. Yeah, but then they also had to figure out different ways for how you're going to do the motion controls, because they're a big part of both games. And I'd say an even bigger part of Mario Galaxy 2 in the sense of pinpoint precision because of the addition of Yoshi, where you're running around with the analog stick and Yoshi's tongue is being controlled with the motion controls. And there's a lot of times you need to like do some pretty quick, intense platforming that's with Yoshi, and you're going from like flower to flower to flower to flower, and it kind of needs pinpoint accuracy.
Okay.
So waggling as well to spin.
Well, you could.
Okay.
And yeah, that's still there, but you could also just hit a button now to spin. So yeah, again, there's a lot of nuance to these games, these ports, and how they can best play in 2025, because we're talking about something that we don't have Wiimote technology anymore. The Wiimote had the sensor, which means it's
IR
going to
sensor,
function.
never forget.
And pros and cons every which way. I will say personally that I understand a lot of people might have issues with this new version and how it controls. I think that this is the best way. And I understand that the Wiimote might be more pinpoint accurate in some ways. It was such a pain, and it also caused a lot of problems and would glitch out constantly, and I didn't have that problem with where we're at now with the tech of the Joy-Cons or even handheld, even with Pro Controller, which ended up being my preferred way to play this. It's Pro Controller, but you're still doing a lot of gyro type motion, and I thought it was really, really good. Again, all over the place, I want to get back to what the score of this game is.
Thank you.
I was thinking about it a lot because I think the easy answer for me is it's a 10 out of 10. We're talking about two 10 out of 10 games. But I do think that as a package of what this is in 2025, I'm giving it a 9.5.
Okay.
And like I do think that it's important to...
Amazing.
Amazing. And again, as close to a masterpiece as you can get, this is that hard thing of when you play these games, you are playing in a lot of ways the nexus point of what Mario games were and are currently. This is Mario at its most epic from what came before, but really this game is just the seed to get to both Mario Wonder and Mario 3D World and Mario Odyssey. Like, you really kind of see just this idea of limitless creativity, and at every second, surprise and delight, and every single level is giving you something new to do. And we see that and feel that in Mario games today. You feel that in Astrobot today. Like, I don't think that there's any games more similar to Astrobot than Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. And I can't explain to you how shocking it is for me to have just played through Mario Galaxy 2 and be like, this is as good as Astrobot.
Damn.
And it came out in 2010. There's just something timeless about these games. And I also feel that they are ahead of their time. And I think that this version, remaster, I don't know what you even want to call it, but this brings it into a time now where it feels like this game could have came out today. The exceptions to that are the weird insistence on motion controls. There's a couple levels that simply aren't fun. They weren't fun then. They aren't fun now. Nintendo didn't get rid of the levels. There's nothing they could have done to fix them. That was the Wiimote. You go like this and the bird flies differently. That shit's not fun. You're on a ball. You have to hold the Wiimote like this. It's not fun. And it's still not fun. But they didn't take it out. And it looks great now, and it sounds great now. The difference between...
Oh, is that where you're rolling on the ball?
Yes.
I had a lot of trouble with that. I didn't realize that you had to hold the controller vertically to be straight. And then tilt kind of backwards and forwards.
The game, I don't know if it did this back in the day, but it does have really nice kind of the little infographics pop up to explain to you, and they make sure that you get it into the right position, and then it goes ding, and it like checks you off.
It's like pop-up video, Greg.
Yeah, it actually kind of is. Again, I could talk forever about these games, so it's like, do you guys have any questions with my rambling?
So is it just like you're saying it's not a 10 out of 10, it's a 9.5 in 2025. Is it just these levels that aren't fun, but that weren't fun before? Like, I just want to know for you, what in 2025 you call out what is holding this back from being a 10 out of 10?
Is that the value?
That's the thing, is I do think that the pricing is an incredibly complex conversation, and I've been talking a lot about value of specifically remakes coming out, and just Nintendo overall. I've been very upset with some of their things. I do not think that Mario Kart World, a new game, justifies an $80 price tag compared to other titles, similar titles, but other Nintendo published titles at the very least. When you look at the remaster remake side of things, Metal Gear Solid 3, Delta, Snake Eater, whatever.
Yeah, we know what you mean.
That one too, and then Resident Evil 4 remake last year. All these things, Ratchet and Clank remake in 2016, like there is an industry understanding standard of the value of these dollars, right? This one is so interesting because you see it, you hear the news, and you're like, how the fuck are these games $70? Like, that's insane. And then I know that this is the Nintendo fanboy in me. I'm like, well, we're talking about two of the best games ever made. And I would make the argument that the love was put into these in the same way that it was put into Metroid Prime Remastered. And $70 for a game, for this game, whatever, that's like, that sounds nuts, but it's $40 for each of these games. And it's $70 for both of them. I think that if the package between the two of them was $60, this wouldn't even be a conversation. And if anybody was bringing it up, I'd think they'd be silly.
Yeah.
There is something though, it being $70, I'm like, that's a lot of money, man. And Metroid Prime was $40, but so are these individually. And I think
that's also like a full ass remake,
but
though.
That's the thing. This feels that way, Andy. This feels that way. Like comparing this game, like the visuals and everything that they're updating, it feels to me the exact same way that playing Metroid Prime and Prime Remastered. Like it is the same game, but the difference between this package right now and 3D All-Stars is I was incredibly let down by 3D All-Stars because it was $60 title. They just threw the Mario 64 ROM on that thing. They just threw the Sunshine ROM on that thing.
Planet played like shit.
And they had to do some things for Galaxy because of the controls, because of the motion controls. They had to change parts of that game. The UI was not updated. It was low res as hell. Like they didn't change anything. They didn't actually go in. This game has a fully new UI. It is gorgeous.
There was the love put in.
There's love put into this. And it's the new tutorial stuff that pops up, the storybook mode and all that stuff that they added. It's silly, doesn't really add overall, but it does create, I think, a more cohesive experience within Mario Galaxy 2 specifically. But I am shocked at how much more similar to Metroid Prime it is than what you would expect, what we've seen so far from the game. And a lot of that just comes down to just a little bit of love being put into, hey, if we're re-releasing this as a new product, not just as a port of a freaking ROM, we got to put more love into it. And they put the love in. They really did. I see where the money is going. These are unique icons on the Switch. You know what I mean? They're putting this game out as if it's a brand new game for an entire generation of kids that are about to watch the Mario Galaxy movie next year and play these games for the first time. And the right amount of love and care was put into them to make these games that can hang with any game coming out today, period. Having said that, the 9.5, not 10, I think that there are critical things about the game itself that don't hold up and aren't as fun. And I could say the same thing about Astro Bot, but there are more things I don't like about the Galaxy games level to level than I can say about Astro Bot, because Astro Bot learned a whole bunch of different things and, had 15 years on Galaxy 2 even, not even going back to Galaxy 1.
Okay.
And a lot more collectibles.
Yeah.
Cloud.
Well,
Cloud is there.
Yeah. I think Galaxy might have more collectibles.
Shit.
To give you a chance to breathe, I want to run through a few select critical reviews I pulled. GameSpot's Steve Watts had a piece up, not a review. Again, we're in this interesting spot of repackaging these games. How do you want to handle it? GameSpot just had an article up. I like this graph from it, though. The Super Mario Galaxy games were widely hailed as some of the best Mario games of all time. As a pair, they complement each other. Super Mario Galaxy is the rapid-fire, quote-unquote, new idea every minute reinvention that brought us Mushroom Kingdom mainstays like Rosalina and the Lumos, while Galaxy 2 is the all-killer, no-filler refinement that stretches its concepts as far as they can go. Taken together, they represent an important part of Mario history, and they just hold up as some of the best the series has to offer. Over at Nintendo Life, Ollie Reynolds gave it a 9 out of 10. There's no question about it. Super Mario Galaxy and Galaxy 2 are two of the most sublime games ever created. With gameplay that subverts expectations and scenarios that wouldn't be possible if not for the creative freedom of the cosmos, they represent the Mario series at its absolute best. They look better than ever, boast small yet welcome additions, and expand upon the narrative with new storybook pages. Gyro aiming simply isn't as effective as the Wii pointer, however, and you'll be recentering the on-screen cursor a lot. Very minor issues with the camera are also a bit more noticeable now than they were 15 years ago. But the fact that Nintendo managed to pull off some utterly ridiculous sequences without the camera going haywire remains a remarkable feat. These games command a high price on Switch to be sure, but you'll be playing them for the rest of your life.
I want to real quick.
Please.
I want to talk about something there about talking about the having to reset the
Cursor.
Joy-Con, the cursor and stuff. We had to do that on Wii as well. I do think that there's like a level of time away from back then, but playing the Wii version, you constantly would have to do a shake just to get the pointer to come back before you could start aiming at things. So it's just a different type of issue as opposed to like, oh man, it's a lot worse now than it was before.
Sure.
I do think there's pros and cons to each side.
Did you find anything new in this experience that gave you that surprise or delight that maybe you don't recall from your first playthroughs?
I mean,
or playthrough, regarding Galaxy 2?
It's new, probably not, but
or just stuff that you appreciated more now.
Oh, I mean, a lot. And I think one thing is just like how expansive the Mario world is. Like the amount of creative boss fights in these games and like the characters themselves. We always talk about Astrobot having like the most forgettable cast of villains, and Bless and I are the first to also bring up like, yeah, but Galaxy's not much better. Like none of these things are that much better, and that's true in the sense that if you named fucking any of the bad guys, like I wouldn't be able to identify in my mind who that is. But if you gave me a little bit of hint of what the gameplay is, I'd be able to explain how they looked and what happens and the boss pattern. Like there's just so much memorable, exciting gameplay stuff. But I was surprised to just how fleshed out more of the world felt, and just how these games really are the origin to so much of the fun that we find in the modern Mario games these days.
I want to wade into some super chat questions I got here. Zanfair says, which do you prefer, Galaxy 1 or 2? Galaxy is my all-time favorite game with its presentation, story, and scale compared to 2. I love 2 as well, but its levels felt a bit too linear compared to 1.
Yeah, I have always been a 2/1 guy,
okay,
and I remain that. This playthrough has completely made me stand like, oh yeah, that's where I'm at this. I love both games though.
Of course.
Again, as games just themselves, they're both 10s to me, and that'll never change. Like there's a lot of differences between the two of them, mainly in that 2 is harder. 2 is the greatest hits, essentially. It cuts out anything that was like considered fat from the first game is just not there.
Yeah.
And I think the fat is part of the adventure. Like I do think that having all things considered, pretty boring hub world in Mario Galaxy still had a hub world, and it still added this sense of epic scale, which the Galaxy games are really known for. Starship Mario Galaxy 2 functions like a 2D Mario game. It just happens to be a 3D Mario game. The levels get to the end. Like it's much more similar to Mario 3D World. And
Sure.
I like that. I think that personally that this game, that Mario Galaxy functions better as a 3D World style game than it does as a Mario 64 or Odyssey style game. And Galaxy 1 is more in that vein. It's not all the way, but it's more. Galaxy 2 is very much more move on. Yeah.
How did those extra pages impact you and your lore?
It's like I've always been interested in the storybook stuff, but like not enough to like really care.
Mm-hmm.
So them adding more or not or whatever, like I was reading through the storybook stuff in Mario Galaxy 2, and apparently that stuff wasn't even into to begin with the first time. I wouldn't know that. You know what I mean? So it didn't impact me, Andy.
Dang.
Not at all.
Kebabs writes in with a super chat and says, does a Galaxy 1 save from 3D All-Stars transfer?
I don't know.
Okay.
I doubt it. I mean,
I
it
doubt
didn't.
it as well.
It didn't. It didn't without me doing anything. So like I started, and I just had 3 blank ones. So
Yeah.
And I doubt that it would. Yeah, it's one of those things where I know I'm gonna get shit for this because I'm a Nintendo fan, and I'm like,
well, so you just expressed an opinion on the internet, so yeah.
No, I get it, but it's like I really want to just reiterate like that I full 10 toes down stand on. These games are worth $40 each in 2025. Yeah. These versions of these games are worth it. I know that it's like, oh man, but on the Wii U, they released Mario Galaxy 2 10 years ago for $15. It's like, yeah, that was the Wii version. I think that this $40 is more than justified for the experience and package you're getting here. As a Mario fan, as a tech fan, all these things, there's nothing more I could have asked for from 1 and 2 coming back. And I mean, the fact that we have to, the fact that they're presenting it this way, like, I think that these games' legacy are so important. In the same way I think Mario or Metal Gear Solid 3's legacy is so important, that there should be a way to play these games forever, you know? And people can say whatever they want, but old game's old. And if you make old game look new, it's a new game. You know what I mean? And when the game, Tim. That's not necessarily, that doesn't work for every single game out there. But that doesn't work when it's like, okay, cool, but does the game back it up? And it's like, I'm telling you right now, these games back it up. I guarantee not a single person's going to buy these games and be like, that wasn't worth the price.
Wow.
Like, if you do, I would like you to explain that to me, because like these games rock.
Hell yeah. Okay. Well, Andy, why didn't you ever go Mario Galaxy crazy?
I did. Yeah. I mean, when the 3D...
Well, for 2, I'm talking about, like, I'm sorry, just in general, like,
no way to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I, through illicit means own it, but never decided to do a big deep dive on it, because it's just like it wasn't readily available anywhere. I would have to bought shit off of like eBay and used consoles, and wasn't really worth it for me at the time.
Yeah, so it just missed you because of the platform.
So this is like the perfect opportunity. Absolutely. I'm super pumped about it.
Are you expecting to dive into this and like do streams and do your whole thing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm super pumped about it. And especially because after not experiencing Galaxy 1 at all, because I just wasn't really the GameCube Wii gamer, after not experiencing Galaxy 1 and playing that and going like, holy shit, I see the hype, and it's, I think, my favorite 3D Mario.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, there's some interesting things there too, is that I've been thinking a lot about, because when Donkey Kong Bonanza came out a couple months ago, I gave it a 10, and I said that I would recommend to new players Donkey Kong Bonanza over any of the 3D Marios, including the Galaxy 1 and 2 and Odyssey, and I stand by that now. And personally, I like Galaxy better than Donkey Kong Bonanza. But I feel like the Nintendo's learned so much, and a lot of the stuff that I'm saying isn't that great in the Galaxy games, like Donkey Kong Bonanza got rid of, and I just think it's a much more accessible start to finish game. And these games are old, and they're made for the Wii, which gives them a charm. Like, I think that there's pros and cons to the whole thing, but I think that in classic video game fashion, the limitations are what force the creativity and make the art style so incredibly timeless, that this game was beautiful back in the day because of the art style.
Yeah.
But it was fuzzy as shit. And there was a lot of like, for it being beautiful, it still could also be very ugly. Now it's just beautiful. It sings. This game is so gorgeous. And I want you guys to indulge me for a second.
I'd love to indulge you
for a minute.
Do you need me to close my eyes?
That actually would be nice. That would be nice. Okay. Because Mario Galaxy 2 was announced at E3 2009, which was the last E3 I wasn't at, which is crazy. I'm an old man now. But I was so excited about this game. And when they debuted it, they used a don't close your eyes yet.
Oh, sorry.
Keep them open for now. I'll tell you when to close. I'll tell you when to close.
Yeah. Good.
I'm gonna get coffee.
One of the things that was most amazing about Galaxy 1 was how fucking epic, and the scale of this game was insane, right? It felt like the biggest adventure possible. And it was on the Wii. PS3's out, Xbox 360's out. It's like, this was Nintendo being like, how do we compete? And the way that they did was with half the soundtrack being like fully orchestrated and adding this like John Williams-esque level of, holy crap, prestige presentation, right? And then when Mario Galaxy 2 was first announced, the initial trailer, they hadn't done the orchestration yet. So it was just like the MIDI version, like it was an electronic rendition of what the song would be, which like makes sense. And like, that's how most video games are released, is just with these like electronic versions of, and help me out
symphony.
here, Eddie. Yeah. With like
it's a MIDI version. It's a fake symphony. Yeah.
And some of those sound fonts and stuff can sound great and can sound very convincing. Like that, you wouldn't know the difference between the fake clarinet or a real clarinet. But back then, there was a big difference. And so by the time Galaxy 2 was actually released, it was a way more so fully orchestrated thing. Way more orchestrated songs than the first one did. And it adds so much to the experience and production value. And I know this is me talking, so I know you guys are like, okay,
No,
so we
I think the orchestra goes
but
too
like
far.
this is the difference, I think, of what makes Mario Galaxy like bigger and more. So I want to show you guys the announcement trailer. There's a clip of it that I have time coded. I want you to listen for 30 seconds before you hit play, Kev. Maybe you should close your eyes for this, okay? 30 seconds of this, and it's the exact same song that I'm going to show you guys back to back.
Sure.
All right. And don't focus on the melody. The melody's fucking awesome. We know that. I want you to listen to the quality of the trumpets, Greg. The quality of the violins and the strings. All right.
Yeah.
And how, like,
Oh my God. You scared the fuck out of
ringtone
me.
it all feels. Okay. And then I'm going to play the orchestrated version, and it's subtle differences, but I'm making a point. So let's start it here. Like, hear that trumpet?
Yeah. Just joyous.
What a song.
Just joyous, this song.
Okay, you can stop it now. Amazing song. But now listen to the orchestrated version and listen to the texture of all of it.
I'm watching the movie version right now, you know?
Yeah. It just hits different. And now you can stop there.
Goosies.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And it's like, I know that some people might listen to that and be like, they're the same fucking thing. And if you are, then don't buy these games. Period. My point is, that sounds difference. This new version is the visual difference. This new version is, yeah, it's beautiful. It's great. Like, but it could be better.
Sure.
And that better might not have any one moment of impact of like, holy crap, this looks so much better than that, whatever. It's the chip damage throughout the entire time of playing the game that I'm like, goddamn, this game used to be the most special thing ever, and it remains the most special thing ever. And it's just because they set out with an art design and vision and idea of how these things should be presented that we are finally technologically able to present them the way that they wanted to back then.
Yeah, we have the means to appreciate them more now.
It's the details, and the amount of times playing through Galaxy 2 over the last week that I like stopped what I was doing just to look at the background, like the skyboxes that they had. In the first game, I never stopped it. I was, oh yeah, it's space. It looks good for space, but that's it. I never realized that every level had a completely different skybox that has different variations of colors going through it, and like it all adds to the vibe. And like this game and the way it's presented now allows you to take all that stuff in just as you play in a way that I'm like, yeah, that's the difference. Like it's that level of love and that level of love that was put in many, many years ago, but it's paying off now, and I am very, very happy with these games.
Getting me all jacked up right now.
All right, 9.5 from Tim. We are going to take our advertising break, come back. I'm going to play it. Andy's going to play it. We're going to play Super Mario Galaxy 2 for your amusement, and this will continue as a Gamescast. And if you're an audio listener, don't worry. Andy has a whole setup, punchlines. He's ready to keep talking to entertain you while we go. Right, Andy?
Yeah, sure do, man.
Remember, if you like what we do here, including our shenanigans, pick up a Kinda Funny membership. Patreon.com/KindaFunny, YouTube.com/KindaFunnyGames, Apple and Spotify. Of course, you get all of our programming ad-free. Plus, you get your daily dose of me, Greg Miller, in a 15 to 20-minute podcast each and every weekday, adding up to 4 hours of exclusive shows each and every month. But for now, you're not using your benefits, so here's a word from our sponsors.
Kinda Funny Games Daily 2000 is happening on October 6th. I can't believe it. We are 2,000 episodes into this daily weekday show. Thank you so much for your support over the years, watching us live on YouTube, Twitch, podcast services around the globe. KindaFunny.com/store is where you want to go to get this shirt to celebrate Kinda Funny Games Daily 2000. But on top of that, it's not just the celebration of Kinda Funny Games Daily. It's Kinda Funny Games overall. We're bringing back some retro merch. Look at this. One of the fan favorite shirts from back in the day, of course, inspired by a portable handheld system we're not going to name, specifically, but you get what we got going on. And one of the most requested unreleased shirts that I used to wear all the time, you're now going to be able to get kindafunny.com/store. But hey, it's not just about merch. It's about celebrating 2,000 episodes of Games Daily. October 6th, we're doing a mega episode of Games Daily. Be hyped. Be there. We have segments. We have guests. We're trying to get 2,000 super chats. What's going to happen if we do that? You're going to have to tune in to find out. We'll see you there October 6th. Get your shirts. kindafunny.com/store.
And we're back.
We're back.
How you guys doing?
Good. How are
I got
you?
a can of coffee. Nintendo sent a bunch of stuff, so I got stuff. You want some stuff? Now the Super Mario stars, they got to come home to Ben's house.
Yeah.
Ben's got to get that. You know what I mean?
Well, can I have one?
Ben's got to get one. I said yeah.
Oh, okay.
One's got to come home to Ben. What? You can have one, sure, but I mean,
I thought you said, I heard those got to come home.
I might have said those. I sat down quickly.
Okay.
There's a lot going on. I
Okay.
want my coffee. I don't have a controller to play. I don't know.
Greg, you're going to be playing Mario Galaxy 2 for the first time.
Yeah.
Have you played Galaxy 1 at all?
Oh yeah, I beat Galaxy 1. I remember this
Okay.
back. So like I forget, Tim, you could probably tell me better. I want to say it was a Super Mario Galaxy event I went to here in SF, and it was the first time I was ever in the same room as Reggie. And he gave me a head nod.
Okay.
With that track in 2007, I know tracks from
Yeah.
your work at IGN. I think they did an event downtown where we went to. And yeah, Mario Galaxy, I enjoyed quite a bit. I didn't like the motion controls. I'm not a motion guy. And I also had a depth perception problem where I felt like I missed a lot of jumps jumping early, and I would just
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, sorry. Just going back to the review portion
Sure.
of this.
You're an unbiased reviewer.
One thing that I did notice a lot is, and I knew this from back in the day, but Mario controls incredibly differently in Galaxy 1 and 2 than he does in the other games because of the type of game it is and because they're dealing with the gravity and like running around planets and like how the camera functions.
Suddenly left is right and up is down.
Exactly.
You're like, what happened
And
here?
so it's a lot more, for lack of a better term, digital than analog, even in controlling him, where the lefts and rights and stuff, it's more about the direction the camera's facing. It's almost like tank controls, but just with a much better camera and like idea of what is being followed by the tank.
Okay.
A much more nimble tank. And that gets in the way after you've played Mario 3D World or Odyssey or even Donkey Kong Bonanza, where if you spin the analog stick in 360, you know how Mario's going to move. In this, it's not the way you'd expect. And that's because of the planetoids and all that stuff. And that definitely got in my way a handful of times playing through the game. The levels are designed around that, though. So it is funny because it's like, if they were to update the controls or the camera controls at all, then it's changing what the game is. And I think that would break the game.
Of course, yeah, I understand. I get that. Yeah,
Yeah, but it is definitely a stark difference.
So that had been my knock against Mario Galaxy 1. I enjoyed it, but it wasn't Mario 64 to me, right? So whatever. And so then when Mario Galaxy 2 came out, yeah, I guess it was just that there was something else going on. Oh, I mean, goodness. You kidding me with the updates? I'm just going to start this off.
Yeah, go for it.
None of this. All right.
You got your mustache back.
I did. I thought it was time, you know?
It's nice.
Now, let me tell you a new story that also begins with Stardust. Shimmering Stardust falls on the Mushroom Kingdom once a century that had time come.
Got it.
Peach,
Sing it. You go.
would you like to share some cake while we watch the shooting stars? Meet me at the castle. Peach.
Ha ha ha!
Kev, can we get the audio a little louder out here?
Waggle that thing. Waggle that thing, Greg. For audio listeners, he's waggling
I'm
that
waggling that thing, y'all.
Is that better?
Yeah.
thing. Okay, this looks really pretty.
So yeah, Greg, just to give you a little help there, something that I realized playing through, because when I first started playing, I was like, oh man, I don't know what control scheme I'm gonna like, because I realized I actually love the Wii remote system with the left-hand analog and right-hand being able to aim. So I did play on Joy-Cons for about half my playthrough.
Sure.
Just because it makes it just a little bit more pinpoint. But then I realized the Pro Controller pinpoint's actually really great, but when you're aiming, only aim with your right hand. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay.
Like the moment I got that down, I was like, oh, okay, we're pretty. But like moving both hands doesn't feel good.
Sure.
Oh, really? That's how I played it.
Yeah.
I played with the Galaxy One was just with the Pro Controller, and I was just like doing that. I guess it felt natural to me, but I wasn't used to the OG one, you know?
Yeah.
Talking PlayStation. my kind of showing.
at Mario. Look at
That is another funny thing. This is more like a tech side than anything, but the Mario design in this game is unlike the other ones. They had to like change his proportions, and like you'll notice his hands are fucking huge.
Yeah.
Right? And so because that some of his body proportions are different, and even the Toads in some of the other shots you'll see, like they have like just longer arms, and they had to change all the characters' body proportions because Mario's like the whole thing being like his hands being the punch when you spin. So it's like they needed more clear visual identifiably things for the attacks you're doing, because like attacking in this game is way more a core part of the game than it was in any previous Mario.
Right.
Like 64 had punching, but you're not really ever punching enemies.
Yeah.
Gotta save, you know?
Oh yeah.
What's that scary sound?
I also love this intro so much because it transitions from 2D into this 2.5D into the big 3D, and it's like, hell yeah.
I was like, damn, I had the wrong art style.
He didn't know.
I didn't know this is what it looked
Greg
like.
didn't know. He's ruined that moment for him.
Monster.
And also, I played a fair bit on handheld, and broken record. I wish it was OLED. It would look so much better. Goddamn, this game looks good though. That 8-inch screen, like it is a screen just big enough. And I feel like playing Galaxy 1 handheld on Switch, it never quite worked for me just because I feel like there's too much detail for what this game is. But the big ass Switch 2 screen looks so nice.
Packing in all them pixels.
I'm huge.
You can scurry up close, huh?
Do you hear it as Jack Black now? Because I do.
Really? I don't.
I do.
Maybe Peach baked me something for once. I should go for a galaxy-sized cake. That's a cake right now. I'm way too used to this puny planet.
I do Penguin.
I deserve an empire, it's more me size, I'll put it in the center of the universe, Have fun with your stupid mushrooms. It's just kind of a very insulting thing to say. Like,
Have fun with your stupid mushrooms.
Yeah, that hobby you like, have fun with that bullshit. Like, I'm on the bigger, better
I'm
things.
Have fun playing with your Tonka trucks.
I love
because it makes you question, like, man, I'm really into these mushrooms.
You gotta is he onto something? Are
maybe he has
mushrooms
a
not
point.
cool anymore?
Yeah.
He took your princess to the center of the universe.
Everyone's New York.
That's how my Sunshine playthrough was.
It's also crazy too because Galaxy 1 obviously was like such a major hit, but I feel like Galaxy 2, despite selling relatively well and being critically received in an unbelievable fashion. Like, imagine getting follow-up 10s after a 10, and it did, Like, the Metacritic, I think, speaks for itself, but I do think that this game is critically underrated and underplayed for sure, and that is going to change now because it's definitely been a hardship to be able to play this game legally in any way.
You're right.
Tim, from the super chats that are still coming in, Mib says, where would you rank Galaxy 2 in your 3D Mario list? And did replaying it change that?
I mean, God, dude, it's so hard. Like, I'm at a point where I don't know that I can rank anymore. Like, it sucks.
Wow.
Like, I know it's like
it's broken, y'all.
It's just because, like, it's weird where
I made a career off of ranking.
like, I obviously could, but I feel like I will rank it differently every time I have the conversation, and because I'm so high on this right now coming off of it, like
you could just do ties. I do. People get mad at me that I have Elden Ring and Bloodborne tied, but I don't care.
Yeah, and I mean, if that's the case, it's like I do think that 64, because of who I am and where it hit me in my life, it'll always be my number one. Like, despite it clearly not being the best in so many different ways, I will replay that game more than I replay any of the other ones, and I know that for a fact.
I'll say this: I don't think we would care as much about 64. Like, I think you might care less about 64 if the soundtrack wasn't as much of a banger as it was.
64?
I think, like, the soundtrack, like, the place and time you were at, of course, it meant a lot to you. And it means so much to me because of the soundtrack.
That's so funny. I mean, I love all game soundtracks, but to me, the soundtrack in this enhances this game to degrees that are, like, we haven't hit
inhuman.
Like, it's fucking. You hear this shit right
but
now?
I think a lot of it is those memorable sort of just catchy tunes that remind me a lot of why I love Ocarina of Time so much, even though I haven't played that game in 30 years. Like, I could name off every fucking song from that soundtrack. And a lot of it is just like when you were only playing one game a lot.
And the game had
Yeah.
5 songs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You remember so much of it.
Yeah. I
So
mean, it's
meaningful.
funny. Without getting into exact spoilers, one of the things I appreciate most about Mario Galaxy 2 versus 1. Sorry, let me take this back. Let me start with 1. Mario Galaxy 1 was so special at the time because we had 64, we had Sunshine. Those were so radically different than the worlds and characters and stuff that we knew from the 2D platformer games. Mario Galaxy was the first time that you had the Firefly in 3D space. Like, it was like there were question mark blocks that you're jumping up and hitting. It felt more like the 2D games actually translated to 3D, whereas 64 might as well be a different franchise compared to Super Mario World, you know?
Yeah.
And then Galaxy 2 takes that so much further, and the amount of callbacks to games across the entire series, including 64 and Sunshine. Yoshi being playable in this one, which a fake-ass Yoshi was in Sunshine, but we don't talk about that with his juice. Remember his juice?
Stupid. One of them can't, like, some of the fruits you can't carry in your mouth. That's stupid.
Yeah, it's
So stupid.
very, very. But look, then these are the fruits from Super Mario World.
Yeah.
You know? But the amount of musical love this game gives to the older games, like the amount of Mario 64 songs that are back in this, but they're fully fucking orchestrated, it's a thing of beauty, man. Like the Koopa's Road, like
Man, this looks beautiful.
it's so good. And again, Andy, look at the skybox that I'm talking about, right? Like it's so nice, and it just every single level. Keep an eye on the background. It's different.
How long is a playthrough of... I guess when you were a kid, a game like Super Mario World is the biggest thing you've ever experienced. Like, it's just like, what an adventure. It could be endless. But I still don't even know how long to beat Super Mario World is. And it's probably my favorite Mario
I'd
game.
probably give it a 6 to 7.
Fuck.
Hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
I mean, for me, 15 minutes, but
I would have said,
Oh, we
I would
got
have
a
said like
gamer.
20. This would look great on OLED. Sure would, Marquise.
and it does. I can tell you
Play
that.
that on my monitor at home.
Insane experience.
Another super chat. Joey says, with all the WNDs, we are lucky you aren't forced to buy the bundle in order to get Super Mario Galaxy 2. Nintendo is greedy, but they got my $40.
$2 super chat from Kakwan Lockett, who says, "Can Mario take off his shirt in this one?"
No.
Damn, no Mario nips.
No Mario nips.
They weren't free yet.
What are your initial thoughts, Greg?
It's gorgeous. I forgot how it plays. I was already over here. Joey Radstone in the chat was making fun of me for having a Dark Souls battle with that first group. Where I was just like, wait, I can't. Same thing as always, where I just don't have the depth perception, right?
So there is a thing that this game has that the other Mario games don't, where you either jump on an enemy and you get a coin. Oh.
Nailed it. God, this guy's good. This guy's good.
Don't worry about it, all right?
You can jump on the enemies to get a coin, or you can spin at them, which dazes them. Then you punch them, and then they turn into
Jesus!
or like the star. Like it wasn't in the other 3D Mario games.
Mario, get out of there. There's too many of them.
They should get out of me.
Mark Gold says, just joining, was there any difference between this version of Mario Galaxy 1 and the version in 3D All-Stars? Yes. Incredible resolution bumps and fully new UI elements and everything that just look so much better than the other one.
I feel so justified the amount of times I get feedback on Sunshine and how it plays in that collection. The amount of times people are like, man, Andy,
You were
you
right.
weren't lying.
Never wrong.
So this is wrong with this.
So, Andy, are you planning a full stream of this?
Oh, yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Can't wait to watch you play some
I,
more.
I love just always feels so good. The momentum, the whole planet shifting stuff was always freaky.
Like-
Sometimes it would get me motion sick.
Like what Greg's doing right now. Like that whole thing and jumping off of a planetoid and getting that momentum to go. Like I put that up there with the swinging in Spider-Man and the Kratos getting the axe back. Like it's just something about it that you feel it in your soul when you jump. Like the gravity is a physical ailment that you get.
Oh my goodness. Con Man with a $5 super chat. Thank you for your support. Says, what if this is all a teaser because the next 3D Mario is Galaxy 3?
I unfortunately don't think that there's a world that happens, but one of the notes I put in my review is I would literally give anything for a Galaxy 3 because I know based on the games that this team has made since then that they have learned to cut a lot of the things that don't work, and we're thankfully at a point in Nintendo video games that we are not stuck with gimmicks. Like they're not required to use a tablet. They're not required to use motion controls. They're not required to do any of that stuff. Whatever they do is by choice. And going back to what I was saying earlier, sometimes the design limitations or forced inclusion of things are what create unique, memorable experiences. But we've had enough of those that I'm happy that I feel like if they made a Galaxy 3, it would be like the pros and cons, just the pros of Galaxy 1 and 2.
Oh, this song.
Oh, man. This song takes me back. Justin Timar's member shipped up and said this would be so much better with Chris Pratt's voice. He is my Mario.
That's my Mario right there.
I can't believe we're getting a Mario Galaxy movie, which just means we're going to hear this song in theaters.
Are you sure it's not going to be
Take On Me?
Or yeah.
The Mario Galaxy 1 theme is in the credits of the Mario movie. It fucking hits so hard.
Raymond says, I was playing Silk Song earlier and the Courier Rasher is straight up... What? Courier Rasher is straight up Bigoron's Sword Quest and the Mist is straight up Lost Woods from Ocarina of Time.
Oh, just... Oh.
Shouldn't have tried to read and play.
Influences. Beat this dude's ass. Audio listeners, he's beating this dude's ass.
He should have never fucked with me, you know? Stay out of my galaxy. Look at that thing.
3 hits is all you need.
Come here.
Yeah, the Bowser fights in this game are definite standouts.
Oh, phase 2, Greg.
I got
You
him.
thought you were ready.
Jesus! Oh, God! I got this.
Yeah, what a way to do justice to a video game like this. Just make it look as amazing as it does. Because I remember the fuzziness. Who could
Pepperidge
forget?
Farm, remember?
Yeah. And again, I know I'm sounding annoying about this, but the difference that the UI being sharp makes in the overall experience is hard to put words to. Like, for anybody that's just like, oh, I played this 10 years ago on a PC. It's like, no, you didn't, unless you got like a texture pack upgrade and you did developer work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Just why I got distracted. I got this image from my kid's school. Ben was playing in the front playground with his friend, and Ben wanted a toy his friend had. Ben attempted to take the car, but the friend bit his arm.
Oh, man.
Although the bite did not break through the skin, the child bit pretty hard, leaving a mark.
God,
Zombie kid.
Yeah, I know. Here we go.
kids be biting.
Patient zero.
Woohoo!
Another crazy thing for me is when I played, Galaxy 1 did have widescreen support, but this was still like early in those days. And I still had a 4x3 TV.
Oh.
My first time playing Galaxy 1 was fucking 4x3.
Does it letterbox it or
No, I don't think it did.
no?
Yeah, because this is still in those early, GameCube
But
to
it
Wii
doesn't
days.
hide the UI, right?
No. It
It
just reformatted it.
So it
yeah.
squeezes it down like it's
I think. Well, I don't even know.
yeah, because it's like, man, that would really suck if you're playing a very
Yeah.
vertically squeezed version of it.
Yeah, well, because I mean, remember the Wii wasn't even HD.
Yeah, you're right.
40p.
You're right.
Remember the Wii? What a good time.
God, I remember trying to replay Galaxy 2, and you couldn't play without plugging in the
IR sensor.
sensor.
Had to have that
What
IR
are you
sensor.
doing?
Soupy told the ship she's not. We ran into that monster too. He blasted us immediate and some.
This guy's story is fucking crazy. Let me tell you what. Strap in, everybody.
So that monster kidnapped your princess, eh? That's cold. Deep space cold, if you ask me.
Killing it, Andy.
You know what else is cold? That monster stealing every last one of our power stars. See, that's our fuel. Our spaceship runs on energy. Without that, we're stranded here. Oh, fuck.
Ah, who are you?
Ayo, is that young Master Luma?
You got a gabagool in your head.
Whoa, whoa, holy shit.
Whoa.
Well, if you have to trust the young Master Luma, See, I just might have a little thing for you. Hear me out. Especially someone got kidnapped, but now you gotta save him, am I right? We need to fuel our ship. For now, if you think you can get some of our stars back for us, a little quid pro quo, you know?
And now.
That's a fair exchange, am I right, Mario?
That's right. We're doing a That's Right playthrough.
All right, it's a deal. Okay, gang, let's get cracking, yeah? I want every spaceship shape.
This version of the game also has the most full screen stuff.
Oh, where they cut to full IMAX ratio?
Yeah, I mean, like, even here you see
Oh,
there's like little letterboxes, but like they're about to go away. And there's a lot of times in the original games where it would like letterbox on the letterbox. It's
Oh,
really weird.
interesting.
Guess what this thing's called, Andy?
Well, what do you think? Nice spaceship, yeah? More like a face ship.
It's a spaceship, bro.
Holy At least you never lose it in a parking lot, am I right? What's next? Don't look at me. This ship has your face on it, not mine. The decision is yours. Feel free to explore Starship Mario. Take the helm if you're ready to ship out. It's your call, Captain.
We're here to play. You remember
Sail
the first
ahead.
time you respected a Goomba? I do. As a Sega kid who didn't have any love for Nintendo, I once got him in a Happy Meal, and I was like, you know what? You're all right. You're all right, Goomba.
I had y'all wrong. Whole time I've grown up just not really liking you. But
Wasn't it always the way that you just get these Happy Meal toys? You're like, I don't even care about this IP or this cartoon, but now you're part of the playset.
Yeah.
You're here. You're playing with me.
You're in my household.
Superman's got to fight something. I guess it's you.
God, Andy, the music, the theme of the spaceship is godlike. It's just euphoric.
Have I heard it in any?
I doubt it.
No.
Yeah. There's a remix of it in Mario Kart World, but you wouldn't know.
I don't like that the spaceship is organic. I don't like that it has plants and ground on it. I was hoping like just a mechanized looking version of him.
And then a little thing too, Greg,
You
is
like
like
the Chia Pet version?
Huh?
You don't like the Chia Pet version?
Yeah, this is weird to me.
I'm sorry, no.
what you just did there, like where you like actually pointed at it to click
Yeah.
on it. You could have just hit on the analog stick.
Got it.
Would've.
Well, it's just so intuitive.
Feels good.
I have to rub Mario.
It's like I would have never ever assumed that my parents would be LG OLED motion control remote users.
Yeah.
But it's like it
just
works
works.
so well.
Can I try the Joy-Cons?
Yeah. Yes. Didn't expect it to work that easily.
Mask of Eternity, 10 months of support says this brings me so back. Thank you for resubscribing for 10 months of support. Sure, too tight, Mario.
Woohoo!
JG says, unless I'm mistaken, you have to waggle the whole system in handheld. You only need to do that if nobody's going to be doing that. You can just hit a button to do the spin. If you're playing handheld, the weirdest thing is you touch the screen for where you want the pointer to go. You could waggle it, but you don't need to.
For where you want the pointer to go.
The pointer, you touch it.
So if you're playing, you're constantly doing that to get star bits?
Yeah, or you just don't get the star bits, because the star bits
Yoshi.
specifically do mean a lot less. But the star bit thing was, again, just kind of like an extra thing for you to do, and it was for the second player to like
Okay.
think that they're playing.
Okay.
Not the ideal way to play.
Right.
But also, if you wanted, you could waggle it around and it would do the same thing.
Yeah.
So I did that a couple times when I was just trying to collect extra star bits to like pay off some of my loans.
Can you use a Pro Controller for this game? Yes, you can.
I just stopped doing it. It's so close, but I can't do
It's
it.
stuck in the mud.
It's your boy.
Yoshi! People call him the Yosh. He can kick his legs to go further in the air.
I was trying to get my friends.
No, no. You're not gonna disrespect
Hey, what's the
Yoshi.
team up? Come on, hop on my back.
Wahoo, wahoo. Ba-dum.
Mario Galaxy 2 is also the first Mario game to feature final challenge level. Like a secret boss type level, but like the big challenge run one. Like remember we did for Mario 3D World, where the four of us locked in. And it's kind of become a tradition since this game.
You can get up there, Greg. Come on, big dog.
Can I not jump off his back to do it?
No, you can't do that in this one.
Dumbass dinosaur.
You should be able to just go underneath it and just jump and hold up. Maybe not.
He doesn't have the height yet. I've never played a Galaxy game. Been interested in 2007. Any weird control issues? Doesn't seem like it from the Switch reviews. My Switch 2 fever is growing. Ask Mickey Walls with a $10 super chat. Thank you for your support.
I would say it's not weird control issues. It's weird control decisions. Like, that's what this game is. It's a 3D platformer with weird controls. You know?
But even then, like...
Tim, what's going on? Why I'm circling, but I can't. How do I bite? How do I get to use his tongue?
Oh, R2.
Thank you.
Even then, I don't think it's like that weird. As somebody who never played these and then played for the first time on 3D Collection with a Pro Controller, like, it worked fine. I didn't really have any issues with it. I would only get confused with the camera changing and then suddenly up is down and left is right, and, you know... I'll never forget, there was a moment you're running on like I think you're running on a big ass bullet bill that it's stationary, it's not even moving, but like you're running on it to get like a secret thing, and everything I was doing, Mario was like not doing what I want.
Oh yeah.
And I just remember being like, there's a clip of it from like my old shoes being like, oh man, come on, get this fucking thing.
Yeah, another thing I noticed about this, I was talking earlier about how the feel of Mario in this game is so different from the open world 3D Mario where his moveset is insane. Like, this game has the backflip and the ground pound, but it doesn't have the side flip jump, you know, where it's like, where you like run forward, then hit back, and it does that like...
It doesn't have that?
No, it doesn't. Like, the moveset in Galaxy is purposefully restrained because they add on the spin and Yoshi with his own set of power-ups and all that stuff. Like, it's just it's a different moveset. And like, you know, if you spin the controller around,
I thought I did. That's crazy.
when you spin in a circle and jump,
yeah.
and he does the thing,
Yeah.
he doesn't have that in this. Like,
Ah.
and just how heavy he feels is very different in this one. And one thing that was driving me crazy is the amount of knockback when an enemy hits you, even just a Goomba. Like, it'll knock you off of Yoshi, and then Mario's dumbass just goes like, boom, boom, and he'll bounce, and like you fall into a black hole, especially in the later levels of this game, because it is relatively challenging compared to the first one.
He has no oh, chat, what do they call it in Elden Ring? You get like a little stat. Like if you don't have enough of the stat, a tiny attack is gonna make you get all staggered and stuff. What's the stat I'm looking for, chat? You know what I'm talking about.
Come on, you know what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm talking about.
Singer
Poise.
Bro.
There we go. Poise.
Singer Bro says, I do wonder how these hold up today. I'm telling you, they hold up incredibly well, to the point that I'd compare them to our game of the year last year, Astrobot. If you liked Astrobot, you're going to love this. And other little things too. The HD Rumble adds so much. Just dumb little texture to the whole experience. It just adds the presentation value.
Galaxies do have the side flip jump. They don't have the dive. I could have sworn I saw Greg do the side flip jump a little while ago.
Do they?
Man, you're crushing it right now, Greg.
I'm on top of it right now, guys. It's the mustache.
It's so pretty.
That's another thing too. Is Galaxy 2 has much more varied locations, which again I think I would never be mad at somebody for saying that Galaxy 1's better than 2, because I think the Galaxy 1 is a much more cohesive experience overall, where they take the space theme incredibly seriously. Like the entire thing is space.
You can't breathe. You can't breathe.
Galaxy 2 is most of it's space, but then it's also kind of like space can mean anything.
Yeah.
You know?
These are planets made of whatever.
Yeah.
If the moon was made of ribs, would you eat it?
Look at the texture of the grass.
So nice and
It
fuzzy.
looks fuzzy.
Yeah.
You know? And the good fuzzy. It looks like a sharp fuzzy.
Yeah. I always just thought consensus was that 2 was much better and more enjoyable than 1. Even though 1 is
been
like
hanging out with a lot of us for a lot of years, and I feel like that is. I don't know anyone personally that chooses 1 over 2.
Okay. That's good to know.
Yeah.
How likely is it that this is the only 3D Mario to come out on Switch 2? Ask Chris Wright with a $5 super chat.
0% chance that we are getting a 3D Mario for sure on the Switch 2. This game, just to be clear, is about to sell so well.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone prepare yourselves for Galaxy 1 and 2 to upset a lot
Beyond
of you.
that NPD.
That Circana report, Piscatella all over it. Are you watching time, Tim? I have not been.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Don't want to get in trouble with Mr. Nintendo.
I'll say this song not doing anything for me.
Do you like the little Yoshi version of it? You hear the drums in the back?
You get over that faster?
Anytime Yoshi is,
Oh,
he's not at
cool.
every level, but whenever you get on him, it does add.
Jesus!
And there's some like epic Bowser, like Castle type levels, and instead of this type of drums, it's like epic.
It's
ass.
the first version of It's the first version of when Miles Morales or Peter Parker are swinging. They have more effort in their voice delivery.
It's also just so cool having Yoshi in 3D.
It is really impressive that the game can look this good without remaking a whole lot of anything. Like, to improve the textures as much as they are with improved resolution and stuff, like you always just expect a remaster of an old game to look like a sharper version of a not so pretty game, but when your art direction is goated, it makes it so much easier to improve that. Because again, looking at that, you know, it's a different generation, but the Deus Ex remaster is like a different story.
We just keep shitting on it. Had the audacity to show itself at that event, looking like that. It knew what it did. Yeah.
Ooh.
The perspective, man.
SideQuest Syndicate says Andy doesn't like the song because it sounds like it belongs in Sunshine.
I would just be so pissed hearing it for the 7th time. Because the physics are sucking me up to the ceiling for no reason. I popped off on that lily pad level, though. Everybody knows that. Stupid pachinko machine. Oh, no, plinko, not pachinko.
Holy shit. I've been wrong my entire life.
Fucking plinko, man.
Get him! What are you doing, Yosh?
Give me a little side jump right here.
Wait, great. Can I hold it for a second?
Yeah. Give me
Oh,
a chance.
shit. Ah, no.
Ba-doom.
No, I don't want Yoshi.
Yeah.
Well,
The white
I
glove
can't.
treatment.
Now you're here.
You go for Andy. Do the mic you play.
You play.
Thank you, everyone who's still watching, listening.
Is this on the
Kind of
wall,
Funny
or-
Gamescast
No.
each and every weekday here
R1.
with the biggest topics we need to talk about in video games.
Whoa, what?
I don't know about all that.
What?
Yeah, hitting R1 will get the cursor back on the screen, and then R2 is your top.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Oh, shit.
Da, 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 da.
Ba-doom. Why do I keep doing that?
It's so funny to think about a first-person shooter with Yoshi.
Ba-dum.
I don't know what I'm holding to make it do that, though. Is it right-click? No.
R1 is when you hold R1. I think it does that.
So Super Chat, what do you think? You obviously sat through Tim's review. Great job. You watched us play it here. Are you picking this up? Are you not? Why or why not? I want to know. YouTube Super Chats. Be part of the show as we go here.
Oh my god.
There it is. There's that little side jump. But yeah, no dive, right? Is what chat was saying.
Yeah, no. Oh, I didn't see the side jump.
Remember, if you're joining us late, we are doing Kind of Funny Games Daily, your #1 video game news show after this. Chris over here says, I'm buying it.
This is cool. I like this. I'm so much better than Greg. Can you guys tell?
What are you talking about?
Like, I was flying through that. Man.
Flying through, not accidentally get it into first person.
Zooming through it, chat.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Oh, yeah, rip it off.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
I'll put on the cup now. Chun2D2 says, was said I'm buying 2, but now I may just double dip and get both. I'll be interested to see Ben play these. You know, Ben obviously being exposed to so many new games that are old games, but new to him at 4 years old. He loves a good Mario, but he
Yeah.
still's got so much more Bonanza to play through.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, from that perspective, there's nothing old about this game at all.
This is the side jump, right, Tim? Oh, hold on.
Yes, it is.
But there's no dive.
No dive, yeah.
Ben Connor
And no
pre-order
no
Mario Galaxy.
360 spin.
Gotcha.
Ketor says, no interest to replay these. I would if October wasn't packed, says Nitro39.
Yeah, timing for this not ideal from a holistic gamer perspective,
Sure,
but
sure.
from a Nintendo's only gamer perspective, it's like I think this kind of fleshes out their catalog a little bit.
Sure.
No, just hang on there. We can't get over there yet. We need juice from the Power Stars.
I was not planning on playing through all of Galaxy 2, but I couldn't stop.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My bad. I didn't mean to redo this. Why do I just vibe on the ship?
Go to the open space,
Oh.
and then, yeah.
To Starship Mario.
I had a whole conversation on the Kind of Funny podcast about the mask of being a functioning adult to the rest of the world, and I think it through sometimes. Where in the thing to my child's teacher, I just wrote, give me the kid's name, I'm going to bite him in return. And then I was like, delete it. That might be something you actually get me in trouble. You know what I mean? Like,
So funny.
you have if you jokingly threaten to bite a child, they might have to tell.
Yeah. I'm glad you thought twice. I mean,
I don't need another fucking meeting, you know?
that is, maturing right there.
16-bit Otaku says, I would buy this, but this month's budget is for Final Fantasy Tactics.
Can't go wrong, man.
The Evilist Chronicles.
This might be the best year for remakes we've ever had.
Kawan Lockett says, I'm going to buy like a month before the movie comes out, really immerse myself. Then he says the name is K-Wan, by the way, LOL. How did you know I was going to mispronounce it? Start with how to pronounce your name if you know I'm going to fuck it up. God damn it.
What does this do? What does this do, Tim?
What?
Like this little.
Oh,
air
that's
spout.
just it's how the ship propels through the through space.
I don't like
this
it.
the Starship Mario. Like as you progress through levels, like homies come and it ends up full.
Oh, okay.
Characters like to give
You have like Rosalina in the basement down there, and then Wario shows up. Oh, I didn't mean like that. Where was Yoshi on my starship? I thought I saw him somewhere.
Pretty sure he's underneath like the chin area of the spaceship.
Where is he? Yeah, I thought he was here.
I thought he was too. No.
Oh, well, maybe he's on the nose.
there, yeah,
oh, he's
there
on
we
the
go.
nose. All right, so R1 to reset the camera, right? Oh, there we go. That feels awesome. Just farting. What a cool mechanic. I didn't know this is what the game was going to be like. I don't know he'd be like, you know, zip lining.
With Yoshi.
Yeah,
It's
it's
pretty
cool
great.
as hell.
When you put on gloves, do you feel evil?
It feels wrong.
Because like that.
I don't. I don't like what it's giving you, right? Like you're feeling something.
Just the noise of like this, the fabric squishing together, you know.
It doesn't feel okay.
You can get away with anything in these.
I don't like this.
Yeah, talking about the art design, like because this came out on Wii, which was not even HD, the just level of like effects that they would add to like make it seem prettier than it was,
Yeah.
like the everything being a little fuzzy looking, like looking like you know how everything feels in a way. you know?
Yeah.
And like water looks great, and just like the reflections of it, whatever. Some of the like lava levels you're in, there's just like this like hazy steam effect over everything. It looks unbelievable now. Like it always looked good, but like seeing it now, it's like, god damn, man. It's like just like, such great decisions made to make sure that the game is stunning 15 years after it was made.
Chrono Rig becomes a member for 16 months and uses their chance to super chat. Now with both so fresh in your mind, what do you think they'll use for the movie? And are you ready to hear the music in IMAX?
I'm not. I mean, like I was saying earlier, I got emotional hearing the Galaxy song in the credits of the first movie. But what was the first part of the question?
What do you think they'll use for the movie? Like what? I think he means like plot points or starters or.
I don't know, man. They were fucking jumping. Like it's awesome, but a little crazy how much they're skipping. Not like story beats or anything, but just starting to introduce the world a bit. But like, you know, Peach's Castle and everything that they had in the first movie, like that's more 64 than anything.
Yeah.
And so it's not like we're just jumping. Like we don't need a Sunshine. You know, like that would be like a Paramount Plus show. You know what I mean? Like
You can watch my Let's
vacation, he
Play.
goes off or whatever. But yeah, jumping into space is going to be interesting. I imagine, obviously, Rosalina is going to be involved. But do we get Wario? You know?
Yeah. I think you have to.
I mean, he's not in these games. He's not in
who
any
cares?
of these games. Yeah, neither was Donkey Kong, you know?
I mean, come on now. Miyamoto's going to surprise and delight me.
And Wario's the answer?
Uh-huh. Danny DeVito is Wario. Let's go.
I think getting Wario in there feels like what we were expecting the secret character to be. During that direct, not secret character, but like they went through the whole cast as if they were gonna have a bunch of brand new things to mention, and they weren't. And it's like, okay, well, I feel like you're leading up to something.
I mean, it should have been Rosalina. It's wild they didn't announce Rosalina there.
You would have known then.
Who is it? Who do you think?
I mean,
Ariana
y'all
Grande.
saying Ariana Grande. I am obsessed with that. I think she's too big.
I don't think so.
On a gas tire, you know?
Okay.
Rachel Dratch. Just going with SNL stars.
Molly Shannon.
Yeah, like
ScarJo is Rosalina. AJS biophysicist
I
says.
hate it.
Whoa.
it works really well though.
I don't think so. Fuck do I get over there? Tim?
Over.
I want to get to those little islands.
There's probably like a warp thing to get up there and then over there.
Whoa! Oh shit! I didn't know I could do that.
You think Tom Holland's gonna be in this one? I can see him doing something.
like lead gaff, like key grip.
Animated movie.
I can see him doing
Anna
that.
de Armas says Rosalina says Gamboling Man 617.
That seems like that doesn't make sense, but to me that works.
Yeah.
Because it's like the way Chris Pratt's Mario doesn't make sense.
I think
but
the
it works.
racist gamer would not be happy with her accent.
But yeah, Rosalina having an accent though, I think it could work, even though she doesn't have it.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, Ariana Grande, I feel like, unless she's the lead and has a song that she can sing as a vehicle for her career, I don't see her doing it.
I don't know, man. This is like, it's a big deal though, Tim.
Oh yeah, $1 billion movie.
Yeah.
But
Like,
I just don't see her sitting with Jack Black. You know what I mean?
really?
She's selling out arenas.
But like, it's fucking Jack Black though, man.
It's Jack Black.
He's not
Man.
like just a rando. He's a big deal. Minecraft the movie, you know?
Jumanji.
Lava attack. I keep on seeing ads for the Minecraft movie they're like old ads because I always watch just American Dad reruns. And
You and American Dad is so funny.
it's always just like the oldest commercials from like 4 months ago. I'm always just watching commercials for like a movie that came out in theaters, 3 months ago.
Oh, because you're watching like DVR.
Yeah,
Got it.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
exactly.
Why are
That's
we catching
exactly
commercials?
it.
Okay. Ooh. Ben's obsessed with the Hot Lava Chicken song, so it's like only a matter of time before we have to watch the movie. And I bet it's pretty fun. Because the song's pretty fun. Lava attack.
Wait, is that from Minecraft?
Yeah.
Oh.
Cool.
I really want to hit this dude. Lakitu, get over. Oh.
Depth.
Can you like aim up?
Use first person to try.
Oh shit.
Chicken. Steve's Lava Chicken Mix.
It's definitely not R1.
Shit.
It is not R1 to aim. I need you to quit lying to me too.
Him stop
you get a
lying
chance,
to
when
him.
he's like, go somewhere else and hold R1 and then hold R2.
Give up.
Oh God.
Jesus.
Too
Saying
bad.
I give up and just die. It's crazy.
I don't know where I'm going. I've been on this level for 90 minutes. I thought I was better than Greg, and I'm not.
That sucks. That sucks for anybody to realize. But there's a side jump.
Good side jump.
It's crazy.
Tim played this game for 30 hours and didn't even know about side jump.
Oh, I bet you I gotta go on this little booster now that I know that I can suck these dudes up. I don't know what this.
There's a bonus room if you do the spin. No, sorry. It's square.
It's square?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Oh.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. Yoshi! Yoshi!
Oh my God.
Hopping. Oh, that's the timer speeding up. Oh, there's the star. That's what I
Yeah.
gotta suck up.
How do you get in there?
Oh, what? Where did it go, Tim? did the Luma like box me out, like deflect it? Here we go. I'm good at the video game again. Now I remember. Oh.
AJS says this game is harder than Elden Ring for Andy.
It's an egg spot.
You're learning.
Once you learn the language, you know.
Oh my god.
Whoa!
Wait, can I ride it?
No.
Andy
Oh, you
Yoshi!
can't. No.
No, you can't jump on
can't.
the
Tuber.
ropes. The ropes are not. I thought they were letting me like.
Yeah, that would make sense. I would have thought so too.
Bow.
Bow.
Oh, good checkpoint though.
Yeah, I'd say overall great checkpoints in the whole game. Very few times I was like, God damn it.
Push it. Gamer. Like it too, I'm gonna need you to mind your business, big dog.
There we go.
Bam. No. Why is the Luma deflecting me?
I think you're hitting the floor with it.
Giovanni says, is the news show still on? It's accurate. It's all the words are correct. It's just never anyone says it like that. Yeah, Games Daily is next, everybody. Don't worry.
Y'all still doing news? Hey, Giovanni, did they tell you about that news being back on?
Is the news on yet or what?
Yeah, Luigi, they are.
We got about 10 minutes left.
Okay. While you're there, I sent you Slack.
Oh,
Oh my god. I didn't get those coins. It's okay.
Andy, look what Greg sent me.
Oh my god. If you're a happy hour person, it makes sense.
You may think we may know what we're talking about.
Mikey Dragoon says, turning on channel 4, and this is what you see. Is the news still coming?
Oh crap. Oh god. I love the way we did fur tech back in the day.
Yeah, that was the way, all right.
Well, I'm not gonna be able to aim up at this fool.
Oh,
Dude, why is he so good? Oh. Oh shit.
oh my gosh.
Shit. Got him. Got him, Tim.
You're getting dangerously close to that edge, though.
Gamer.
Oh, he's freaking. Ah! R1, there we go. R1.
R1, gonna get these guys, gonna suck them up and shoot them at the big guy. Oh,
I
man,
hate
Andy,
you.
that sucks.
I hate you.
Sucks to see that happen to you. You were a nice boy.
We're not ending
Drago
this.
says Andy makes me anxious.
We're not ending this. Thought beat the fight. You better stay there. I knew it. You always do that move. I watched tape on you.
Kebab says, did Tim talk about the easy difficulty in the review? I did not, but there is a new assist mode that makes the game even easier for people.
You won't see me using that. All right, when's your dodge?
Oh
I hate you. I hate you.
fucking got you so
Man, he
bad right there.
shoot me.
I did not expect him to go up.
He put me on his highlight tape, dude.
That's so funny.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Get real. Get real. That's your ass.
That was so long.
That was such a long.
You saw it coming for like 10 minutes.
Get out of here with your glasses. Oh, Sabrina Carpenter for Rosalina.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Obsessed with that. Yes, please.
Woohoo! Yeah!
That's pretty easy.
You got some star bits.
I got a lot of star bits.
You got some coins.
guy's name's
Give you
Lubba.
more help than just Lubbock.
Lubba.
Lubbock, Texas.
Lubba.
Oh, Lubba. Came from the sideline. You know, you can select co-star mode from the menu. One of my co-star looms can help out.
Hey.
They can help you take down enemies and get you some extra star bits. So if you want a partner, don't be shy about asking a friend to jump in. Even the little console looks like a person. Like the
Monitor.
the thing you're controlling, yeah.
Michael Danello became a member for 6 months and used that to get super chat and say, news at 3, Andy with sports and Nick gives you the weather. Andy with sports and Nick gives you the weather.
You got to do one of the most iconic things in Mario Galaxy. Go to that guy.
The one on the right?
Yeah. Click in. Call him out. One of the most horrifying, unnecessarily graphic things you'll ever see in a Nintendo game.
Looks like you found a hungry Luma. Hope you got a stack of star bits, because those guys can eat. Oh, you just feed it. Yeah.
No, hold on. No, don't waste him. Don't waste him.
Shit,
You got to talk to him. I've done that before.
Hey, yeah, you got any tasty star bits I can snack on?
Let me give everyone just a bit of that twang.
Give me star bits. I need a challenge 300, then I'll transform.
Yeah, great. I need your feelings on the sounds and
Okay.
visuals here.
The visuals are rough. He doesn't look happy. And he's getting, it's gonna pop.
Well, listen
the stuff.
to this.
Oh, so full. I think I'm about to transform.
It's vile.
That's gross. We don't need that. This is a kid's game. Oh, I love these worlds.
So you got a couple more minutes. You want to pop into that world real quick? See what
Yeah,
happens?
just this is bottom one.
Yeah.
I'm really good at these.
And the Galaxy games were the ones to introduce it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the music stuff and the flippy when you jump stuff. Sounds so stupid, but you know what I mean.
Think before you shake. I feel like Greg is sending stuff.
I just had to, no, it's in the chat. We have a lot of rules here about how we act as a community. And Koki in the chat decided to start saying Taylor Swift wasn't a great singer, so they got timed out.
Okay.
They have to understand there's rules in our
gotta
chat. We
understand,
just
yeah.
don't do that here, so they got timed out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Especially this fucking week. We're not going to do that.
This
all right?
week.
What about this week?
New album.
Oh.
Matt Cooper says, I think he just doesn't want people yucking. He's trying to explain that. I think Greg just doesn't want people yucking someone's yum. That's not it, Matt. No, I don't care what
No, this
y'all
is
say.
an abuse of power.
This is just, I will not take Taylor Swift slander in front of me.
Yeah, when you want to make fun of the Dallas... No, what you got to do is, if you want to make fun of Taylor Swift, pay up.
Sure. Yeah.
You come into my
We'll
stream,
read it,
you
we'll
want to make fun of the
you,
Dallas
yeah.
Cowboys, all you want, you got to subscribe. If not, you're getting timed out. Oh my God.
Whoa. Oh, God, Andy. You're stressing me out. I can't wait for you to stream this shit.
Oh,
The button.
Mario.
In the internet.
Mario.
It was the internet. It was definitely the internet.
the connection.
Let's call it there.
Connection.
A valiant effort.
Okay, so then Koki says, I'm not making fun of her. I'm saying she's not great. Maybe it's semantics again. No, I understood what you were saying. You're timed out again. All right? We never thought you were making fun of Taylor Swift. It's just you're in here spreading lies by saying she's not great, so you're timed out. Pretty easy. I don't understand what you don't understand. Everybody, this has been another episode of the Kind of Funny Gamescast. A fun one, a different one, as we do 30 minutes of a review and then a little bit of a Let's Play to show off the game. Tim, of course, thank you for playing these two Super Mario Galaxies to come in for your review. Again, if you joined us late, a 9.5 out of 10 from Tim, calling this game amazing. You can catch that Remember, please like, subscribe, share wherever you get this episode of the Kind of Funny Gamescast. Of course, remember, you can watch us record our shows live each and every weekday. Twitch.tv/kindoffunnygames, YouTube.com/kindoffunnygames, Apple and Spotify. No, I'm sorry. Podcast services around the globe. You can catch all the shows. If you want to support us, go to Apple, Spotify, Patreon.com/kindoffunny, YouTube.com/kindoffunnygames, where you can pick up a Kind of Funny membership and get all of our shows ad-free, your daily dose of me, and get good karma for supporting a small, independent business like us. Remember, our day's been all wackadoo because, of course, Roger and Mike were down in Las Vegas playing Call of Duty. So up next is Kind of Funny Games Daily. But until next time, it's been our pleasure to serve you. Keep touching me.